Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The Sultanate reviews its touristic potentials at the International Travel Bourse in Berlin. And Enhanced Recovery Conference after surgeries discusses in Muscat the best way to accelerate treatments for patients and reduce duration of their stay in hospitals. Those are the headlines, and now for the news in detail. Introducing new touristic destinations and sites and promoting conference and exhibition tourism were the target of the Sultanate's participation in international travel bourse, being held in the German capital city of Berlin. The participation came to promote the tourism potentials and natural and historic elements of the Sultanate, especially in the field of cruise tourism. German tourists topped the list of the Sultanate's visitors through cruise ships in 2016. The Sultanate's participation in the event attracted many tourists who expressed their admiration for natural and historical landmarks in Oman and the security and stability it enjoys. And on the sideline of the International Travel Bourse in Berlin, SAS companies signed an agreement with Stationberger International Company to manage Intercity Hotel, which will be constructed in the Ministry's district in Al Kuwair. The new hotel includes 285 rooms and a commercial complex. The construction work of the hotel will be started in the second quarter of the current year. Under the auspice of His Excellency Dr. Mohammed bin Saif Al Husni, Under-Secretary of Health Affairs, Minister of Health, a second-day conference of enhanced recovery after surgery commenced today. More details in the following report by Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rabai.
More than 170 participants from the Ministry of Healthcare institutions representing various health specialty in surgery are attending a two-day conference on enhanced recovery after surgery, led by 6 renowned experts from outside the Sultanate. The enhanced recovery is a modern method that assists patient recovery quickly after surgery.
Today we discussed a very important topic, which is enhanced recovery after surgery. Enhanced recovery after surgery, so though the name gives the impression that it's after surgery, but it is all about the journey of the patient and the quality of care given to the patient pre-operatively, intraoperatively, and post-operatively.
Enhanced recovery after surgery is an evidence-based care improvement process for surgical patients. Hence, implementation of ERA's programs results in major improvements in clinical outcomes and cost, making ERA's an important example of value-based care applied to surgery.
In its endeavour to enhance the health service system in the Governorate, the Health Service Director in the Governorate of Dakhliya celebrated the launch of Community Nursing Service Care. The initiative coincided with Gulf Nursing Day. It aimed to reach some patients in houses and provide them with nursing care. It came to assist elderly and bedridden patients and raise health awareness in the community. The nursing service was launched for the first time in the Governorate of Muscat 10 years ago. Now 20 health establishments adopted the initiative in various wilayas of the Governorate of Dakhliya. Still to come in our news bulletin. Tourism for All is an introductory campaign to the touristic landmarks in the Governorate of South Batna. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. Coinciding with the Gulf Cooperation Council Nursing Day, which is held on the 13th of March every year, the ceremony was held this afternoon, recognizing the effort made by the pioneering nurses. Here is a report.
Coinciding with the GCC Nursing Day, a celebration was held this afternoon amid presence of the leading figures in nursing profession, represented by those who are in service and those who have retired. The caring group have gathered with joy of being in the noble career in the service of human, realizing their achievement. At this gathering, the former Director of Nursing in the Ministry of Health, Ms. Sharif Al-Jabri, who is an inspiration for nurses, her achievements are well realized and recognized by all those who came in touch with her. Nursing has experienced a significant evolution to become the structured, highly advanced profession that is seen today in Oman and elsewhere. Nurses are often the most visible members of any healthcare institution's workforce and certainly have the most frequent interaction with patients and families, so the impact of care is tremendous. Hence, recognizing their effort is commended. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rabi'i, Muscat.
Azimati, or My Determination, is considered one of the programs concerned in providing job opportunities for Omani youths in the industrial sector. The program worked on training job seekers and enrolling them in intensified training courses, according to the international programs, to join the industrial sector. The program contributes in uplifting work level and quality of production, in addition to find work environments that contribute positively in supporting the national economy. Discussing mechanisms and foundations of academic accreditation for educational institutes and provide comprehensive introduction to topics related to quality standards, top discussions of the training work session, which was organized by the Directorate General of College of Applied Sciences in cooperation with Oman Academic Accreditation Authority and Rustak College of Education. The session also reviewed the basics of self-evaluation program of the institution and the preparation for academic accreditation through applying a request of accreditation to the authority, in addition to highlight the challenges in the accreditation process. Her Excellency Dr. Madiha bin Ahmed Al-Shaybaniya, Minister of Education, presided over the ceremony of the Academic Excellence Award of the Bureau of Education for the Gulf States in its 11th cycle. More details in the following report by Salah bin Khalfan Al-Rahbi.
The importance of academic excellence is well recognized in the Sultanate. In this regard, the Ministry of Education hosted a ceremony to honor the winners of the Academic Excellence Award of the Bureau of Education for the Gulf States in its 11th cycle.
This award is very important because motivation in education is vital these days, especially when we have a lot of resources affecting our students. So we need to motivate our students, and this award is going in that direction, and I think it was successful today because of its merit and because it is here in the Sultanate of Oman.
The ceremony included speeches of previous winners of the award and poetic and theatrical shows. At the end of the ceremony, 6 students from the Sultanate out of a total number of 39 top achievers in the general education were honored to encourage learning and academic excellence.
As you know, in Oman, for example, we have many of those, and we select each time certain regions to select the top of them. So there are certain stages, one of them for cycle 1 and one for middle cycle, and the third one for the post-basic. So we speak about 2, 3 females and 3 males.
This award means a lot to me. I have been rewarded since 2006, and now after 11 years they are rewarding me again today, so I'm very glad to be here.
The 2015-2020 strategy of the Bureau of Education for the Gulf States comprised 92 programs, including the Academic Excellence Award, which is held annually to honor talented and outstanding students and foster educational, cultural and social communication between the general education students in the GCC. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. This awarding ceremony will inspire students to exert more efforts to achieve academic excellence. Salah Al-Rahbi, Muscat.
In order to promote tourism sites in the Governorate of South Batna among all segments of the society, the Tourism Directorate in the Governorate organized a touristic tour to a number of tourism sites. It targeted disabled people from a number of Al-Wafa social care centres in the Governorate. The initiative came under the slogan, Tourism for All. They visited Al-Hazm Castle and some other natural sites in the Governorate of South Batna. Now for the general weather forecast. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of cloud accumulation over the Hajar Mountains. Low clouds and fog are expected over the governorates of Sharqiya and Wasta. Winds will be northwesterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Sultanate reviews its touristic potentials at the International Travel Bourse in Berlin. And Enhanced Recovery Conference after surgeries discusses in Muscat the best ways to accelerate treatment for patients and reduce duration of their stay in hospitals. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsrooms and the studio, it's good night.